I'm Hare. This is their Francis. And over here I have my friend Little Grogu. If you like what you see, my wonderful partner has an Etsy store which is linked down below. Today, sorry, I'm just checking the camera. Will be the pre-release box for Phyrexia, all will be one. Due to my own work schedule, I could not actually attend any of the events, but I thought, why not pick one up and open it on a video, see what I get, see what actually happens. Pop this open. I'm liking that they are actually somewhat going with some of the boxes of like um, some of these pop out counters. Yeah, it's only like 8 things, but it's like, yeah, it's nice for tracking and doing play and whatnot. And having these like actual like pop out, I don't know what they are supposed to be for, but they're pretty damn cool. Oh, need to see. I mean, if you're doing experience counters and whatnot, and a nice spin down, which is always nice. Pre-release box and my uh, thing is Conduit of Worlds. Focus. You may play lands from your graveyards or Crucible of Worlds in green. And tap, choose a target land permanent, non-land permanent card from your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Late game, that could be useful. And it's another Crucible of Worlds, just in case 2 isn't enough. There was the Crucible of Worlds, the original, then that Naga from Amonkhet, I think, or Hour of Devastation. It's one of those. And the Divider and how to be on the deck. Limited deck, in case you don't know how to do that, those are unimportant. Yeah, let's crack in and see what happens. And see what we actually get from all this. So, and so my desk is a little bit full, probably should have cleared it. And afterwards, I'm gonna see what, if anything, if I poured anything of much that I wanted to do, if I was going to be at it. So, prolonged people. Eat this poison counter, that could be somewhat fun. Or some things. Oh, living weapon. This has got the God Warden's helm. That is a unimpressive equipment. I mean, for a common living weapon, that isn't bad, but that not even pop will do. I think that's gotta see play. A 1/3 Death Touch. It's common. Uh, let's pretend I'm actually out of pre-release. Let's go through this. Bobbed Fire Fist. That might seem like limited play. It has the full Mirrodin, so it gets the 2/2 at Rebel and +1 -1 so that might not actually see a whole lot of play, but in limited it might see something. Fleshless Gladiator, Corrupted, 2 a generic return. You lose a life, activate only if that is actually like a fun common, a common like if you were in a Papa Aristocrats, that might actually be a somewhat playable card. Uh, Outweb Strider. Vigilance enters the battlefield with an oil counter, remove an oil counter. It becomes an artifact creature 5/5. It's a vehicle, crew 3/5/5 with vigilance. Theomorphic Expanse, generally good. That actually makes sense instead of the Evolving Wild in this actual set. Um, okay, Rustwing Cultivator. Tap, put an oil counter on it, and or tap it to remove a counter and untap a land. I'm not sure. I really haven't gotten into pops. So I'm really not sure. Fluttering Raptor, Flying Toxic 1. Fluttering Raptor enters the battlefield. Another target creature gets with Toxic +1/+1 and Flying. So that's nice. Expand. Look at the top 6. Put up to onto the battlefield. Tap the rest. If you have fewer than 2 lands on, if you put less than 2 lands onto the battlefield, proliferate a number of times equal to the difference. That is a somewhat fun card. Can actually, yeah, and it's any 2 non-land cards. So that's probably not the most playable thing, but uh, either ramp or proliferating. Something decks might actually like that. Definitely in Commander. Um, uh, honestly, however you pronounce that little guy. Trample +1/+0 for each oil count on it. Enters the battlefield or another creature or artifact you control is goes to the graveyard. Put a count on it. Okay, so that definitely want to see creatures and might actually might be a thing in limited. Um, Enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. This is ample, if something another. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. When you do, target creature gets -1/-1. Okay, so it's a slight removal option. Then, Equum Coast, actual like a dual land. When you have 2 of your lands, it comes in on tap. Yeah, I actually somewhat like that. And I plate Golem whenever it enters the battlefield under your control. If it has one of your oil counters on it, put an oil counter on it. Oh, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if it has one of your oil counters on it, put an oil counter. Creatures you control with an oil counters on them get +1/+1. Okay, that if a few things with counters. There might be a green red oil counter matters thing in this format. I really don't know. It looks like it. A Google thing. So that's actually somewhat exciting. The rest, nothing that special. Chrome Prowler enters the battlefield. Have something that's nice. Ballistic Shepherd. I get 2 of the Toxic Mites. And it's a flying 3/3, which is good. Phoretic Prism, draw card, and fix mana. That's nice. Adaptive Singer enters the battlefield. Choose 1 +2/+2 and gains vigilance or proliferate. Fun. So that cultivator that I was talking about, oh yeah, the tap put an oil count on it, or tap and remove together. I may have underrated that. I didn't realize the proliferate was such a common thing. Um, Neither from flesh +2 until end of turn. It gets 2 oil counters. Meld Web Corridor enters the battlefield. Put 2 target instances of sorceries from your graveyard on top of the deck. Okay, so that's actually somewhat fun. Planar Disruption. Enchant artifact, creature, or planeswalker, enchanted parliament can attack, block, or activate entities. Actual nice white removal for limited. Mere Custodian enters the battlefield, scry 2. Then each opponent may scry 2, scry 1. And 3 mana 2/3 that scries 2, then gives the opponent scrying. You think you experiment? Augury, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand, the rest on the bottom. Perfect. Nice. Armor, Scrap Gorger gets +3/+0 as no 3 or more oil counters on it. Tap, add a mana, and when it becomes tap, exile the top card from a graveyard. Put an oil counter on it. Ooh, yeah. Have to put up my arms. Infectious Bite. Target creature you control deals damage to target creature you don't control each opponent. So it's a strictly better Rapid Bite. Transplant Theorist. Uh, Whenever it enters the battlefield, target artifact enters the battlefield under your control. You may draw a card, discard a card. Okay, put a card from your. Okay, so that could be fun. Like but uh, for 2 mana, target put a card from your graveyard on the bottom of the deck. Definitely, if you can shuffle away. And the big thing that I want to actively see, Elishinon! Yay! Just Elishinon. This is something that I've actually wanted to see. Um, I have a Daxos Blessed by the Sun commander deck. And weirdly enough, with how it plays, I'm doing a lot of ETB triggers. So having Elishinon act as a syncant what's the doodle? Uh Hanomicon is gonna be how big she's big. I really know I wanted to actually put her in there. Oh, the tokens island and uh the Hollow Sentinel. That island actually looks pretty cool, and I also got in the last pack a Phyrexian Mountain. That I want to see some of that. I haven't gone through all the spoilers and whatnot, so I didn't see the basics or anything. So let's get into the next pack. Uh, nice big Mantis. It gets 2 counters, attacks, remove an all counter, +1 untap it and for the end of turn. That's actually somewhat nice. Martian Rebuke deals 5 damage, destroy target creature or planeswalker, or destroy target equipment. That's actually somewhat nice. Cutthroat Centurion, sacrifice a artifact creature. It gets +2/+0 and can only be activated once per turn. That is somewhat nice. Uh, some things inside draw 3, proliferate for blue, and 3. That seems nice. Crawling Chorus, the Doom Traveler of the set. not actually Doom Traveler, but yeah, you get the point. Um, uh, Predations Steward gets 2 oil counters for 2 and a green. Tap, remove an oil counter. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Eh, uh, ask this. Skull Bomb, for 1 and a generic, sacrifice it, or for 2 and a white, sacrifice it. Target creature gets +2/+2 flying and draw card. Only activate as sorcery. Uh, it's an egg. Ooh. Now this is actually a somewhat fun thing and might see Papa play. Papa players, let me know. The Hunter's Maze. Enters tap for green, and for generic in green, draw a card. Then Nick, a lot of people might actually legitimately play that in. If the Horizon lands are playable still in Modern, the mazes or the spheres or whatever they are going to probably see Papa play. Plague Nurse, Toxic 2. Each creature you control gets gain with Toxic gains Toxic 1 until end of turn. Huh, that's cool. Aspen Ascent, +1/+3, gains flying and Toxic 1. That's nice. Cleave for Demolition, destroy an artifact. If you control that artifact, get 3/1/1 Phyrexia goblins. Ooh, that's somewhat cool. I've got Speed Rush, all against the odds, exile one of both, exile artifact creature you control, then okay, flick or something, or return a artifact creature with 3 or mana value 3 or less. That's actually somewhat cool. Resistant Sky Warden, 5/5, Menace Reach, might see some fringe play. Miltal, the Living Curse, is my rare. What do you actually do? If you get, if you get, uh, if you get at 1 or more poison counters, instead you get at 1 poison counter, and you can't get additional poison counters this turn. Exile Malia, the Living Curse. Choose another target artifact creature. When it's put into the graveyard, return it to the that card to the battlefield under its control. So, that might be a cool commander. Mostly for the second, but that's probably not going to see commander play. A planes and another meal. 3 more packs to go. 18 minutes in. Let's go straight to the rares. Island. Evolves Spyrodon. Enters the battlefield with for oil counters. Has trample as long as it 2 of your oil count, otherwise hexproof. Ooh, that's cool. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter. Then, if no okay, so a 4 mana 5/5 that comes in with 4 counters. Each of your turns, remove 1. It has hexproof on the first 2 turns of bringing out. Then it gets trample. God, so you'll have 5 of your own turns, 4 of your opponents. I want to like this card. I do, but unless you can get out focus, unless you can get out constant proliferating, it's probably not going to see a whole lot of play. Blazing Crescendo. Ooh. Annihilator's Glare. Common sacrifice an artifact or creature or artifact. Destroy target artifact, creature or planeswalker. Pauper, you have Pauper, the Grixis affinity deck. You have more fun with removal. Hiding in, counterspell, another bad equipment, uh, canopy, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. If the opponent is 3 or less, proliferate, that's nice. Hound, cackle, trample, or whenever the Chatler attacks get plus X plus O, where X is the number of permanents you control with all your counters. Yeah, how this is turning out, I might turn into just a uh, white, green, red oil thing. Nice, yeah, more of these guys. And oh look, if I want to do the green red with what I have so far, green red uh, oil stuff, that's actually gonna be fun. And again, this is gonna probably be a fun limited, but probably not constructed play. Oh, and that the bringing in actually, I don't know. You can somewhat see it. Um, yeah, you can somewhat see it. There's actually well, it actually runs most of the like up to about here. Of just it was clearly crimped in the Mio Kinsmith. Yeah, if you ever wanted to build a meal constructed meal commander deck, or any meal fun deck, there's your tutor. If you will, yeah, it doesn't focus. Okay, enter the all your fun. Uh, Joining resolves at the beginning, put an oil counter on another target non-artifact creature you. Oh, no. On token artifact, a creature you control. For 2 mana, create a Phyrexian Goblin token. Activate only if a counter and all your counter is removed. Yeah, like I'm actually somewhat liking. I may want to actually try to do like a constructed oil deck that might actually somewhat be fun. Uh, for Alien Zealot at the beginning of your combat. Target creature gets +1/+1 if it has toxic 2. So like a white toxic deck might actually be fun. Omni white black or white blue. Vat of Rebirth. Whenever another target artifact you control, put an oil count on it. So, or yeah, as I'm going through everything, like the oil decks are that's pretty self confident. Um. Oh, that's why. Oh, these. I didn't realize the tokens were double sided. Oh, some of them are, not all of them. Yeah, not all of them are. Oh, yeah, no, I opened it up, saw the. I like. Oh, this must be how it goes. Nope. But yeah, there's a goblin. Goblin looks cool. The rare. Oh yeah, I'm liking these fall odds. And my rare is Dock Slick Shores, another land, and you are blue black. Yeah, getting some real good pioneer and modern playable stuff. Oh, ooh, Uh, Crank up Bloom. One sacrifice it. Destroy artifacts. Destroy target enchantment or proliferate. I actually somewhat like that. Oh, that. And that is the Chanter Boom. Uh, another number of artifacts. Okay, so uh, white, green, white, blue might. Like, I don't think this pool really supports it. That could be a fun thing. Definitely a standard. Um, Toxic 6. Oh, jeez. Cannot be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. And it's a green, green, and 5 generic. Yeah, that's fun. Poison counter, yeah. White, if you go uh, white, blue, you might get a lot of like proliferating and poison stuff. That's quite obvious. Another god. So, like, in terms of what my pool is actually looking like, if I was actually going to play this, I might be going either uh, either a green red oil theme, uh, and either a white blue or white green toxic. That with most of these, that's really it's well. Like I really don't have a whole lot of black removal, and most of my removal is in white or red. So, um, yeah. So oils and other sets, but I'm getting a lot in red green. So more proliferating. Some of these like arts are pretty cool, but that gets into a lot of some of the issues that I actually have with Magic. They're just printing so many so many I'm not a collector, but I am a constructor player. I'm not a collector in any means, but they're just printing so much, and I am a casual player. So and I think they're printing way too much. Uh, this was back in when Conspiracy 2 was printed, and it was played once on its preview, a month prior. Oh yeah, then it was this thing. Oh yeah, Conspiracy 2 was coming out. Oh geez, what I'm barely getting to actually play this because it seems that month before was a major set, a month later another major set release. It's like, oh, that's too many. It's like there was only really what's the doodles? The only real major releases was the four core sets, and but that's a useless insult. It's just a pure advertisement. Yep. Another a holo of the Flash Gladiator. Okay. And my rare is Dragon Wind Glider for Mirrodin. You, I get a on entering, get a 2/2 red rebel token, then attach this card to it, +2/+2 flying and haste, 3 generic and red to equip. Yeah, so yeah, the way this is going, I would definitely just seeing what I have so far without going through this last pack. I probably would go the red green. And it's just I have the amount of options I have. Even though I have fixing for other things, I'm just gonna. It's probably one of my better options that I have. It's like, ooh, like, yeah, I really don't. I mean, I have Tailmorphic Expansor that does fix, but all my other fixings are in uh, blue black or blue white. So I could definitely splash a single column. I might go black for some additional removal options. But yeah, that's probably what I would be going for in how this is going. And yeah, one of my uncommons is this guy, uh, Jaw Forger. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin token or whenever another creature or artifact you control is put into the battlefield from the field, put an oil counter on it on draw field or remove 3 oil counters, exile the top card of your library, play that card this time. Yeah, I would probably definitely play the I would probably definitely play if I was going to play a third support color, I would probably throw in black in here. Black for some of the removals and other things I have. But yeah, that was fun. I hope that you enjoyed. I got one of my Elishnon, one of the cards I was looking for. So yeah, I'm happy. As a small note, if I can actually fall back, it was yeah. One of my next video should be unboxing a set booster. I probably might just live stream that, but yeah, this video is going out only enough a week after the pre-release happened, so you tell me about your pre-release weekend. How did that go for you, or if you actually attended? As always, this is a Hare over Hill. I'll see you around, people.